Hello folks, I'm back out in the garage again today. Again, it's in the 20s. You can probably see my steam again. I do have a little heater down there going. It might bring the temperature up 1 or 2 degrees. No, probably not. This old garage is about as drafty as, well, let's put it this way. Air comes in the bottom and goes out the top. It's just not very sealed. But anyway, I'm going to start doing some things to try to get the truck a little bit closer to ready to paint. I'm going to pull off all the hardware off the doors so that I can sand them without scuffing any of them up because they're all in pretty good shape. So I'll be working on that, and hopefully you'll be able to see me doing a little bit of that. I've already gotten started a little bit by figuring out what darn screw holds the bottom of that mirror on. It's a little hard to see when you're wearing trifocals. You have to actually take a picture of the darn thing and then go and find the right tool. I'll keep it rolling, and you can see whatever wall I'm going to do. Well, another one. course it's going to fall down on the ground. There it goes. Okay, so now we got to take this lock out. Way it used to be, anyway, you just slide the screwdriver into that clip there, pull it out, the lock comes out, and you take the linkage off. I'll try that and get back with you. Well, we got the pin out, or the clip out. Fell down there somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'll probably have to do some fishing down in there to get that out. Inspecting the door a little bit, I'm finding a very little bit of rust at the bottom of the door. I'm hoping that it hasn't gone through. It will, before we paint the truck, of course, this will be all addressed. There is another area that I found in the rocker panel, right here where this notch is of the gasket. The gasket's going to have to be replaced. It's all cracked and hard, but it doesn't go through on this side. The other side, there's a slight hole right here in the same place that I'll have to weld up. Hopefully this one here can then just be cleaned up and painted. It doesn't appear to go through. So I got lucky there. I'll take you around and show the other side so you see what I mean. Didn't quite get quite as lucky on this side. As you see, it's got a pretty good hole there, and it's all caused from water coming right down in here. Nothing goes through there. Is actually better. I don't quite understand that, why the rocker panels got a hole up here on this one, and the other one doesn't, but the other door's rusty and this one's not. But we got some metal to fix all that with. That won't be a problem. Okay, so next we're taking these drip rails off. Looked and looked and looked for a wrench. The only thing I found that would come close to fitting was a 5.5 millimeter. Can't believe I even had one that small. But I'm going to take these off and bring you back in and see what it looks like with them off. Well, I got the drip rail off. So, looking at the door, and the gasket's a little closer, as I was messing with the door earlier, the whole runner for the track for the door is so brittle it just broke off, and so I'm definitely gonna have to replace those. As if that was even a doubt. I mean, if you look at these here, along in here, you can see how cracked they are. So those are going to be replaced. I'm kind of on the fence about these. I know that in order to change those, all this whole vent window mechanism has to come out. I really didn't want to do all that if I could help it. But, I mean, this is all rusty. So we'll have to look in the LMC truck and see what all it'll take to replace those. Now, getting that little visor thing off, I'm not really sure how that comes off. I'm going to have to investigate that a little bit. Maybe if somebody there that watches the video knows can comment down in below and tell me how those things come off, but I'm not sure. All I do know is it's cold out in this garage, so I think I'm gonna do a few closing words and then call it a day. My kerosene heater, I think, is starting to run a little low on fuel, and to be honest. I mean, it's taken a little off, but not much. So I'll be right back. Well, I just wanted to sign off a little bit here and let you know that I know I'm moving a little slow on this project, but I don't do this cold weather real well. I did get the one side completely ready. All of the stuff is off except for the sun visor there, the rain visor thing there. I'm not sure if I'll take that off or just tape it up. Like I say, if you guys can type me in some advice there, I'd surely appreciate it. This making YouTube videos is something completely new to me, so I do ask your forgiveness if I have some poor video or bad shots or something like that. Again, I'll be willing to take any suggestions you guys have. I've just now figured out how to set up a couple of tripods that I had laying around. I had to do a little bit of what do you call it, engineering, I guess, on those in order to hold my cell phones that I use for cameras. And it seemed to be working. At least I can put you on a tripod, and instead of having you on the hood of the truck and vibrating the camera while I'm sanding or something. So hopefully this coming week is supposed to warm up a little bit up into the 50s. So I'm hoping to be able to get some actual sanding done on the rest of the truck and finish up the hood. That way I can get some primer on this thing. There is quite a bit of welding, as I showed you just a little while ago. The bed rail on the back, the cab corners, I still got to order those from LMC Truck, and of course the hole in the rocker panel over there at the top. Before I do that though, I think I'm going to have to pull all of the carpet, or not carpet, I'm sorry, the floor mat out of it, and maybe even the seats, so I can keep from any stray sparks starting some kind of a fire or something. But so for now, I'm going to sign off for this until it gets a little warmer out here, and then I'll come out and get some sanding done. I sure appreciate you guys watching, and if you would, please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you have something you'd like to suggest or like to see. We'll take it from there. I sure appreciate you guys.